Hi, this is Debbie at Deb Scraps. Today we're making an album. It's out of envelopes. I have a grandson due soon, and so that's what we're doing today. This is Terry made one. It's almost through, and you can see we have envelopes attached together, and you can save pictures in this side and put pictures over here, and anything else you want to document, you can do that there too. So we're going to show you how to do that. So we have the envelopes. I have 10. They're all stacked the same way. So it's important so you don't get mixed up that you have that ahead of time. And you just take your glue tape, and this glue tape's all gone. We take a new glue tape, and you just go where the triangle is. And I heard that it's best if you use the triangle. You can use the ones that aren't triangle, the envelopes, but if it's triangle, it tends to work better. You put them side by side, and then you just turn the flap over, and they're stuck. Make sure it's stuck good, and then you lay it down. And then you have this flap, and I pull in another envelope over and do the same thing until all the envelopes are together. You can use as many envelopes as you like. I'm just doing 10, so it will be pretty quick. How many did you use, Terry? Do you remember? Was it 8?
7.
7.
I use one as a pattern.
And Janine's here.
Hey!
We're high school friends. We get together a couple of times a year, and I always want to record at least one video. Terry puts up with a lot with me. But she is always thinking of new ideas, so that's pretty handy. Okay. So it should be this way. I'm going to flip it this way because the stack's getting pretty tall. Almost there, I think. Whoops. That will be covered up in a little bit. Made a mistake there. Got a little bit of glue. So that's the inside with the envelopes. Now what I'm going to do is make the cover. So we got all those envelopes. The cover is going to be a piece of chipboard for the front, and then a piece of paper that's a little sturdier for, this is going together to make the front. I cut them ahead of time. Okay, so it's just the shape of the size of the envelope. Put it in the middle. And if it's something isn't quite right, we can always turn it over and trim it down where you see the overlap. Oh, that turned out pretty good. Don't have any trimming to do. And this will be the back cover. And I'm trying to get it lined up. Not quite there. All right. So this is going to glue here, and this is going to glue here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Well, I'll just... Are you able to keep it all in there, Terry? You're doing good. So I'm gonna glue this on top. All right, that's pretty good. And then this is gonna be on bottom. It's kind of nice, there's not a certain pattern. You don't have to know, make sure the ones you're doing the top side or bottom side. It's nice to have that generic pattern. All right, there that is. Now, we are going to have a spine like this. Just a piece of cardstock that I'm going to kind of fold over, but it's best because you want to leave some room because you're going to add pictures. But it's best also to finish the inside. So let's finish the inside first. So here's the first. Here's the pocket. So what I'm going to do is glue a solid piece here and glue. I made a template and I cut out several pieces of decorative paper with a template. I traced it and cut it. So I'm going to do solid this side, and I can put pictures, journaling, whatever on this side, and then I'm going to put this here. So let's start attaching things. Here we go. This will be perfect for a grandma brag book. Instead of buying one, I'm making one. I did that after all my grandbabies were born. I carried around lots of pictures, so this will make it very handy. You have to show everybody your grandbaby. Terry here has a grandbaby who is a week old today. So she's been showing me pictures on her phone, and they are just awesome because he is very cute. But we already knew he would be. So there's what, put picture here, and you can do all kinds of things on this side, but then put extra pictures here. I thought it'd be cute if you did like, whoops, that folds a little bit. If you did like 1 month, 2 month, or newborn, 1 month, 2 month, I thought that would be a good idea. But I need that down a little bit better. So here's the next one. Good thing we bought extra adhesive, Terry. This uses quite a bit. Getting tired standing on the step stool. All right, I think we're going to turn this off and pause, and then I'll show you the end results, or show you how I finish up. That way Terry doesn't have to stand there so long. I finished putting it all together, and the cover and all the different places to put your embellishments or your pictures and journaling, and then you can slide extra pictures in there. I did that all the way through. And then here's the back cover. And now I'm going to create, I've kind of rolled a piece of cardstock. And I want to leave a gap at the top because I know I'm going to add extra pictures just so it doesn't make it tight up there. So I'm going to run a strip across here. I'm going to go ahead and run 2 strips because that's the way I roll. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Whoops, I see a little bit of adhesive there, so I'm going to go down a little bit lower. And then I'm going to roll it leave some gap there at the top and add a couple of strips of adhesive on the back. Put that on, really press. Oops. And the book is through. This will be a perfect, once I decorate it, add the pictures. Obviously I don't have any pictures to add because the baby isn't here, but it will be perfect. I can put grandma's brag book or the baby's name and then add the pictures. And Terry had an idea of, instead of doing this, putting washi tape.
Okay, adhering it with washi tape on the end.
Right here,
Right.
adhering it right
Yes.
here to cover up this. And I don't have that here, but you can do that and decorate it however you want. And it's a fun little project. And pretty cheap. Just make sure you have plenty of adhesive. So thank you so much for seeing my new idea today. And thanks for Terry for helping and Janine for being here encouraging us. And I hope you come back and see the next YouTube video. God bless.